Ladies and gentlemen.
Another story that completely dominated the headlines this week was the story of a teacher. Her name was Christina Formelia, and she had been having a relationship with a 15-year-old special ed student. Okay. The depth of depravity knows no bounds. Why in the world would a teacher want to have any relationship with their students? I think the thing that's so wild to me about this is that this is not a woman who had zero options. She was a very attractive woman, but more than that, as the affair was going on with the 15-year-old student, she was engaged to and planning her wedding to a college baseball player, and she had all her future ahead of her. It's not like there's any reason to have an affair with a 15-year-old student when you're the teacher, but it's like, this isn't somebody you would think. This is somebody who's literally on the doorstep to marriage with somebody who apparently was her college sweetheart. They'd had years together. They're getting married, but she's like, let me just get in a little something something with my 15-year-old special ed student, just real quick. I think the thing that is really shocking about this story, I mean, if this isn't shocking enough that a teacher's having an affair with a 15-year-old student, is that she was messaging him on the school app. The stupidity of that is so insane. All I can say is she wanted to get caught. How in the world are you going to message a student on an app owned by the school that the parent at any time could and should have access to, and you're sending flirty messages? No teacher should be talking to a 15-year-old child in this manner. And I mean, they had a full-blown affair. I mean, this is not like, he walked by and said, "You look nice today, Mrs. Formelia." And she's like, "Thanks, Jimmy." It wasn't anything like that. I mean, it was like the full-blown, completely, both of them living in some kind of crazy fantasy world. What continues to be insane is that the defense that has been mounted, and I can't even believe they would try to put this out there, is that this teacher didn't write any of those text messages. Not on one of them. That this boy, this 15-year-old boy, had decided that he was going to steal her phone one day while they were, I don't know, having one of their many trysts. Went and texted her a whole bunch of stuff that was just crazy so that a year later he could blackmail her as this person who had taken advantage of him. If he's not smart enough not to be messaging flirty messages to his teacher on the school app that his mom can log into at any time, I don't think he's smart enough to steal your phone and plan a conspiracy to take you down a year from then. I'm sorry, no. I don't think the special ed student came up with that plan. I also think that it is never going to work, and I can't believe that the defense has, let slide and let slip this wild conspiracy of how these messages got on her phone. It sounds like something that a 12-year-old would come up with. Because also on her phone, in her notes, is this long, and they're calling it a memoir, but it's this long diary that she kept on her phone. And in this sort of diary / like letters that I think she wishes she could actually write to him, she's like writing out what she wishes she could say to him. And she's, talking about how you cheated on me with this new girl you found. And, I kept saying this wasn't going to work. And every time you drag me back, you'd gaslight me saying that, you were the one for me. And that we were supposed to be together. And I believed you every time when I knew I shouldn't have it. I'm the one that was trying to run and be free, and you're the one that kept pulling me back.
I once again from day one called your next girlfriend. You're so predictable and disgusting, shocker. You cheated on me with her. All I was to you was somebody to I'm not upset, I'm not mad, I'm not any of that. I've just lost interest. I went back and screenshotted every single time that I said we should break up until after the wedding and after you graduated. And every single time, you came back and convinced me it would be fine. I initiated every single breakup, only for you to end things saying you couldn't get over it. You ruined us.
It's like, lady, what is your problem? He's 15 years old. A 15-year-old can't gaslight you into anything. I am talking about somebody who is trying so hard to be the victim of this whole thing. And it's like, you never will be, because you were the teacher and he was the student. So what, did he get on your phone and also write this long memoir where he has perfected the ditzy female voice of a confused teacher, and he has perfected the art of writing from your confused point of view how you must be feeling now that he's gotten a different girlfriend and he's no longer interested in you? Did he also write that on your phone when he had it, for that hot second when he was planning your demise? Now, she's not claiming he wrote the memoir on her phone. She's not claiming he got into the notes section on her phone and just wrote this diatribe towards him and against him. But her claim is that the text messages on her phone were his diabolical plan. Girl, just admit it. Like this, all of these garbage schemes and plans that you say are what happened, no one's believing it. So anyway, videos of her this week being arrested are circulating. It's a lot of her crying in the back of the car, being like, I don't get it. What did I do? I don't understand. What? Why am I in trouble? It's like, why are you in trouble? You slept with a 15-year-old. Let's start there. I don't know what's going to happen, but I am interested to see how this story unfolds. I feel like she must have some of the worst lawyers that ever passed the bar, because that defense sucks. And, her husband says he had no idea this was going on. None whatsoever. And this has all come as a shock to him. I think what's crazy is that she truly seems to think that she was going to get away with this. Like when they arrest her, her confusion seems valid. And the reason I say it seems valid is that she keeps asking, can her husband come with her to the police station? Don't leave her husband. Make sure he comes with. Is he coming with?
Okay, Christina, do me a favor. Can you step out of the car for me? I know you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. You don't have anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need.
Yeah, whatever you need. Like your phone, your purse, go ahead and grab it.
Is she going somewhere? Or?
Yeah, we're going to explain everything to you guys. Go ahead and grab it. We're not going anywhere right now. Of course, yeah.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I get it, yeah. You can go grab your things.
Can he come with me?
Yes. You stay there for right now, sir. Just stay there, but yes, you can. But come on back here.
Should I shut the car off?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Let's right back over here. So, we do have an investigation going on. We have to talk to you about it at the police department, okay? So we're going to explain everything to you there. It's not my investigation. I don't know the full details. We do have to bring you there, though, okay? So I do have to put you in handcuffs and bring
I'm so lost right now.
I'm sure you are. Like I said, I can't answer any questions right now. I'll just tell you that right now you're being detained.
Police have just come after you because of the affair you had with a child. I think that you would not want your husband there. I do not think you would want your husband to find out in this way. So I think she had truly, washed her hands of it. That was in the past. I think she boxed it up in her mind so completely that when the police pulled her over, she truly did not remember that this is a thing that could have happened, that this is what she could be in trouble for. I think she really thought she had that, wrapped it up. It was all over. She was married now. She wasn't talking to, whatever his name is. That was in the past. That was a thing that doesn't play in reality now. It doesn't have any consequences. I think this is a person who is really mentally unwell. And I think that after listening to some of her excerpts from this memoir that she had on her phone, I think that you would conclude that she's not doing too well either.
I warned you we should have never started dating a long f***ing time ago, and you gaslit me and convinced me it was fine every single time because that's who you are. We will never ever be together again. I'm not a second choice. I'm the best thing you'll ever have, even with all my mistakes. You once again waited and strung me along until it was convenient for you. It broke me last time. This time, it changed me.
Not sure how this is going to work out, but I'm eager to find out what happens in court.